I apologize for that. We'll head on over. We are watching DKR today. Um, so yeah, this is lap one of the first race,
Yeah,
and yeah,
we
Sunset Wilds
we
trick.
we see a Shy Guy in first for Hong Kong, maybe area holding first, but 2-3 going in Chile. And they will start pushing with red shells as we see like the second guy. DK trying to go into third now. He didn't get a shroom here, so without doing this, he will lose a bit of time. And Heria is still gaining to first place, but it's going to be close. I don't see someone hard bagging for this war, so we will see an intense war before, actually. But yeah, DKR chaining his items here. Gonna get a shroom, and it seems like top three. Maybe they can hold this, or maybe they're gonna lose a spot
No,
to the
I think
shortcut at the end.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
shroom people are gonna shroom up. At least one player does, but still top two for great race for Hong Kong on the first one. Sorry we couldn't see that beginning of the first lap there, but yeah, great result for Hong Kong on the very first race. And yeah, one thing that I forgot to point out is that Hong Kong and well, yeah, Hong Kong don't bag. So, we may see them in last, but they're not going to hard bag for shock. We may see that change as the war goes on, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Chile responds to that, as I know Chile has very competent baggers and they are very solid in that aspect. So if Hong Kong decides to, hard bag, I think Chile has the upper hand, honestly, in that respect.
yeah, for sure. Let's see if like they start in the top four actually. Let's see if like Chile can get a member like in the back and start getting the shots for your team because they can honestly get it because yeah there's no one in Hong Kong that's hard bagging. But right now it doesn't seem really necessary as we see a top two going in Chile, but they are really close. Someone has a red shell. I think it's Heria, yeah. So okay, it gets left straight
Yeah,
out.
lag trailed away, but ooh, that
It's
bomb.
usually
That
oh
oh nope, not
that's
quite.
good area, yeah.
Looked promising, but not quite a bomb snipe there onto Pleiades. So top two. Pleiades with the shroom in second, a little bit risky. Oh, this green that connects onto Pleiades. Wow, what a great green snipe! I don't even know if that was intended to hit Pleiades, but that was really nice. So that just leaves
Here,
Versus in first. He has a shroom. This
that green is
snipe.
going to connect. No, it's not going to connect,
Oh, so
sadly.
close. No,
He
it
made
does.
yeah,
It's
it's
it.
going to connect actually,
Yep,
yeah.
smart
That's
bounce, if you will, hitting Versus there. That
yeah.
puts DKR in first. But
The
2-3,
bottom
still
two,
great front presence for Chile right now. He could easily be redded out.
yeah. He gets only one coin. He could get the two reds from well, he's not going to get the ending trick, but he's still getting first, alright. It's a 1-4-5 for Team Hong Kong. That's a winning race by 1 point. And
Oh,
yeah, I believe Kyria couldn't come back uh, from that bomb. He gets last place. But yeah, still, um, Chile did a great job like pursuing, but you didn't get enough reps to get out the first place. Even he managed to like he didn't get the ending trick, but it didn't make much of a difference because he had a big lead, not a big lead, but decent lead enough to get first place. So we're heading out now to Rainbow Road, Two Rivers. Uh, I think yeah, outside Sunset Wilds, these two races, last two races are big runners, heavy runners. So um, yeah, the team with most front presence will most likely win these both races. So it's starting uh in bottom two, but it won't make any sense right now as spots will constantly shift. Let's see. Chile member gets taken out. No, it didn't. Okay, so Pack is actually really close. I think no one has been kitted out already. Um, but yeah, right now top two from Chile, but again, Pack is pretty close. DKR gets the mega. That bomb is going to connect into someone, and yeah. Oh my God, this gets taken out with a horn again. DK opting to go to Omega right now to try to get the top spot. Because sub 2 has a breakaway. He managed to get into second place right now, and 2-3 I'm not sure he get the box in second place. Yeah, he didn't. Alright, so both players got the box in first places in their screens. No items for not both of them. So yeah, DK
Yep.
are trying to get the box now. He could have dropped a bit, but
Oh
oh my, he
no.
got a
Blue
pole.
getting destroyed too.
Yeah,
But oh no, that's a
lucky,
shock. And
not
whose
area
shock
dodging,
even
I
was
think.
that?
Yeah, no, no. All right, so Crush
Two
Yoshi dodging
members
it
getting
first.
squished from
Oh no,
Chile. This is huge for Hong Kong. Wow.
he pulls a mega again. But
Mega
yeah,
Bill coming up, but not gonna be enough.
bottom three for Chile, and that shock is going to make Chile think actually they need to get someone in the back to prevent exactly this. I think this race is going to be a plus 11 for Hong Kong, who are sitting comfortable in the lead right now, but you can't count Chile out just yet. Right.
Yeah,
So
great shock for Hong Kong. Whether it was Hong Kong's or not, I would have to assume it was because Harriet came up with no item and being full size right away. So maybe a shock in 7 there, but great stuff regardless. And also, I think Harriet single-handedly won them the race by squishing 2 Chile members while they were small. That was great play from him, and that
yeah,
secured a bottom 3. That was really great play. This looks really promising for Hong Kong so far. And yeah, sorry I had the scores a little bit mixed up on the stream there for a second, but we should be good now. We might be seeing a general DC. I'm not certain. I think, yeah, it looks like it.
yeah, hmm
Yeah, well,
um,
yep.
yeah, probably yes. All right, so I want to talk about a bit of the last races we've seen. Especially last race. Like I talk about that track is relies about front running presence, but thing is, if no one gets hit like what happened last race, um, the thing about this game is like as MKW, you get better items if you get the box in lower positions, and because the pack is really close on that specific race, going in top two for first and second places, it's a bit risky, but like if no one gets hit, because if they get hit, it's okay, right? But we saw like I think it was DKR who pull a mega mushroom like in fifth place, and even with Chile in top two, he managed to break the top two only with the mega pull, and it's really like you can't actually control that. It's like the nature of the track. It's a bit of weird track because yeah, it relies on because it doesn't have any shortcuts, and that's the reason actually that you get shock in there and you get some dodges, then you're getting a big race because there's no comeback at that point, and less with Harriet squishing the 2 Chile members. Yeah, so they got no chance there. But yeah, as we say, um, Hong Kong is not they don't have a hard bagger as well. So Chile may want to think that they need at least someone getting the boxes in 8th place to minimize the shock possibilities for Hong Kong. But yeah, that's something we'll see like later on maybe because Chile needs to adapt fast because they are losing by a bit now.
Yeah, if Chile are gonna adapt, that's the way they will have to do it. And you know they have plenty of time left. Again, that was the first 3 races there, and they have plenty of time to do so. And we'll have to see what they can come up with for these last 3 GPs. We are getting back into it, and looks like we're gonna repeat, or well, not repeat, but go back to the same track we were going to play as the cup hasn't changed yet. Paris Promenade 3T. And we
Yeah,
saw on the last Paris track. Oh gosh, my dog. We saw on the last track. Um, DKR had a bit of a flub at the end, not diving down quick enough to get that trick on the, that the little indent in the road. And unfortunately for him, there is no glider. Well, there is a glider, but it's not in the intended line. So we'll have to see. Um,
Yeah, right now
if
it's a
Chile can get a shock, that's going to be beneficial for them on this track, especially.
Yeah, so as we're talking, we see a top three, well, top two now, for Chile. But I want to point out that I think they have someone in seventh place, trying to counter the shock. But right now, this top two seems really, really hard to break, as the guy in second has a heart. This green shell could do some damage if used correctly, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, there's another
He
green.
went in. I think the heart breaks.
Yeah, there goes the heart. And, oh,
Yeah,
that's a nice
green.
snipe off in the air onto first place.
Oh, but that team kill.
Harrier megging DKR, a little bit questionable there. Ooh, he can get this red off on versus. Yep, that's going to connect.
Yeah,
That's a
there's a
shock.
shocking play. Yeah.
That's a shock from Harrier, but they really have no reason to use it. Oh, okay.
I.
They get
Oh
him
my
before the
god.
glider. I think that's
Yeah.
unfortunate because that blue connected on a Hong Kong member.
Yeah, but this race was really, really weird. Like, I think, yeah, Ikari, no, Yoshi got first, but we saw Yu in a dodge, and the players were really close to the glider. So I'm not sure, I'm not entirely sure if holding the shock there was the best play. They might have gotten a better race if they just throw the shock, because Yu would have dodged, Heria would have dodged because he had the shock. So I don't know. It's still a winning race for Hong Kong. That's what they need. Just keep the momentum up. But really, really weird. Yeah, DK are doing excellent job, like in the back, getting that top two out. But sadly, that mega hit him, and he lost all the spots. And
Yeah,
yeah, that shock was unfortunate for him, because he was millimeters close to get that glider and be a bottom two for Chile. But still, going to World League pinball right now. Again, heavy runner. You don't want to get hit at the beginning here, but yeah, he gets a red. Oh my god, yeah. Okay,
yep.
so he's
Goodbye,
going to
Dan
get the
and
red
Son. And
instantly.
that puts him in dead last, but that could work out as top three for Chile right now. If Danielson gets that shock back there, there's almost no way Chile's going to lose this, barring any plays that HK can make in this pack. Already looks like HK
So
member taking over third, but great items for DKR right now.
he might, yeah, he might want to consider use them to like get the top spots right now, because Chile members are just gone. Like, oh, that all right, that bomb connected. That's right now a top three, and we actually see the bottom two members be a bit spread out, which means that like Chile actually adapted, and they have someone trying to get the shock for them, or not for Hong Kong at least. And yeah, this looks really, really good for Chile right now.
Yeah, last place activating a star, so they doesn't look like they have it quite yet, but they're, the Trash Yoshi in fourth looks like he throws a red. Actually, it looks like he just straight up outlines a few players, but DKR with this
Ooh,
blue. This is huge. He'll blue him after the set. That's going to
yeah,
confirm he'll lose many spots. That's versus taken out. Trash Yoshi in first. He could go for a green snipe here, going into the glider.
they actually can. So shock coming
But
in.
Shock, I'm not actually sure who used that, but I think that confirms Chile top two.
That is exactly a top two, but a bottom two too. Versus Blue Hit was really, really like you can come back after that, because I think he got the box in like top spot, and with no items, the shock was just painful for him. Still, top two is a plus. Top two, bottom two is plus three race for Chile, which it's a start. You have to come back a bit more, but it's a start nonetheless. Like they did really good on this map. They got the front presence at the beginning, and the top three just secured the top spot for him, for them. Sorry. And yeah, that's exactly what you need to do in almost every track of this tour, actually. As we going into Kalimai Desert 2 trick version, and it's like the same story. You get into the top spots, and then you got a nice chance to win the race. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. So yeah, great. I really like how Chile played that race. That shows that they are adapting to Hong Kong's play, and it showed right there. So great um, play from them on that race. But again, like you said, they'll have to continue that as they are still down a considerable margin. But over half the war left, and one war will swing, or one really good race will swing it right back into their favor. So Shroom right off the bat for DKR. Honestly, the best play with the Shroom on this track is to use it straight away through that off road, but he'll opt to go wide and he'll get trailed as a result. And again, Chile 2-3-4 right off the bat. They can take care of first place really quickly here. And it looks like second place does have. Maybe not. Oh, okay. One of
no,
Chile getting taken out. Back bomb on the set. Doesn't look like it connects. Pleiades
yeah,
with
but
a heart in second. Might have. Oh,
oh, Yoshi gets taken out. I don't know. It
I
might be a
haven't.
smart bounce actually.
Yeah, must have been a green we couldn't see. I have no idea what happened there, but great snipe onto Trash Yoshi. But
Right.
DKR taking first with a heart,
Yeah, but they
getting
are.
Pleiades right off. That's huge. And he might drop to second. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that blue shield was from Hong Kong as we see you in first place. But after the blue shield 134, they might actually get.
Oh, this looks
I'm not
super
quite
strong.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say he has to be careful of trails. He'll get a red off, securing last place for Pleiades, but
top two actually, top
that's
two five
yeah,
seven for Hong Kong. That was yeah. If you're going like okay, it was a really good race for Hong Kong, but I think maybe DKR misplayed that a bit because going like in the middle of that giant ramp, like in the mid place, you risk of getting like hit for like bullet bills as we saw. But he fortunately got red after he got hit and a mushroom actually, so he didn't get last. But maybe he could have avoided that by shrooming a bit early or just overall not going into the middle. Still, that blue shell play was actually really good. I think, like I'm not entirely sure, but maybe play at his hard run away, like at the exact same moment as
yeah.
he.
It appeared
Yeah,
to have ran out as soon as it hit him, but that was still really nice. Swerving to get DKR caught in that was a really nice play, but not enough as all of DKR's teammates following up right behind him. But yeah, unfortunate ending for DKR, but his teammates got the job done for him, securing a really nice race for Hong Kong. And going into Rainbow Road, one is is this just T or RT? I
yeah.
didn't
This
catch
is
it.
this is the version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
T.
but
So really great runner, and I'm not exactly sure if that was a line fail or second or
mm,
first place opted to drop, but that
yeah,
puts DKR in first, top two even, top two four for Hong
that was.
Kong,
Yeah, now
and
top three. Yeah, I was about to say how Chile got again the front presence as we saw Hong Kong in bottom three, was just in a matter of seconds their top three was gone and it was a top three now for Hong Kong. DK are still holding into
ooh,
first, but
nice
he
star
gets
from
tired.
Versus, and another star from Pleiades that taking the front presence right back. Bomb coming up, not quite going to
Uh,
connect. Yeah,
yeah, but
DKR activating his heart right away. He should be invincible for the rest of the race. And there we go.
oh,
Shot coming in.
versus
And
versus got the
first place
first, I think.
dodged.
Yeah.
Yeah, first place is secured, but 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
Yo,
got to be a Hong Kong shock. Doesn't
it
matter if
is
you dodge first, if you're just going to get everything behind it. That's a very strong winning race for Hong Kong.
+7 for Hong Kong and oh my God, yeah, that shock pull was again really fortunate. Like, you Chile, you have. I think Chile is having a bit of a better front presence right now, but if you can't counter the shocks, that's your result you're getting like every race. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so we in a moment we saw like Hong Kong bottom three. but then it was Players in first. I think he had only one protection and DKR in second, but he decided to drop. But doing that, he gave the opportunity for Hong Kong members to actually get into top two, and in a line reliable track like that last track. Like you can't let them go top into top spots that easily. Even like you have the risk of getting redded in first place, I know, but dropping that early in the race, it might not be the best idea. But it
Yeah,
actually worked out for Hong Kong.
I'm actually thinking that Camelo just like hit the wall and like was sent wide, like he failed instead of dropping. It kind of it looked a little bit like weird, and that's not the play you want to be making, DKR. Unfortunate banana snipe, but he can get a red off here. Actually, not
Mm,
opting to, and I
yeah,
don't think that trail from Terria connected. Oh, there's so many
that
trails
was
here.
really
DKR
cool.
somehow avoiding all of them. He should just spam these reds, but no,
Yeah,
he'll get
yeah.
trailed. This is looking really strong for Chile right now. Top two,
Yoshi has a mega mushroom like in fourth place. This could do a lot of work if he activates it with
and the
all that.
blue for DKR. This is going to be
Yeah,
devastating, as
yeah.
Chile aren't going to have a lot of time to react to that.
He failed the
DKR,
line. I
not
think
sure what
help.
DKR did there with his line, but this is so chaotic. Danielson getting taken out. First place is still being held by Chile somehow. Never mind, actually. Taken
Oh
right
my
at
god,
the end,
yeah.
and a
This
huge
oh
race
no.
out of nowhere for Hong Kong.
Yeah, first place probably got either one protection or two coins, and HK members, the only thing they had to do is red him out. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened with that blue shell. I'm not sure if it connected, but in a moment we saw bottom three from Hong Kong, and they just bounced back, and then we saw bottom two from Chile. Dannington getting taken out by a green. We didn't saw, but it was a green, yeah. And once again, Hong Kong getting extremely good races. This is a plus 15 for them, and Chile needs some desperate help right now. I'm not entirely sure if I think yeah you can mathematically win, but they surely need to get some momentum back because they're just not putting enough. Like with Hong Kong members, they're playing really good right now.
Yeah, I just want to point out plus 28 differential after 6, and now we're at a plus 50 for Hong Kong after 8. Absolutely incredible last few races for Hong Kong. They are playing so well with their pack play, and even without the shock last race, managing to catch up, knowing the nature of the track of Donut Plains, knowing that catching up is a much more valid strategy than running. And it looked rough for DKR on that lap one, but his teammates are really putting in work. Harry and Yu, especially with that Mega Mushroom.
Oh, that
But
trail was really good actually. Versus went wide to trail him only. Yeah, that was a really good play. But you have to catch like right now. We see two people bagging actually, so shock is probably not going to happen. There's a blue shell from Chile actually. It's going
yeah,
to
that
connect after this box. Yeah.
looks like it's gonna connect onto. I think that's Harrier using the shy guy up there. So top
Oh,
two.
this pull is really
Ooh,
good.
that's a
He can
nice.
hopefully get a top three spot if he uses correctly.
Yeah, we'll have
But
to see. Is Mega
no,
getting taken off by this bomb? He'll get a
it,
star,
uh,
but is that Harrier getting taken out on the line? It is.
no,
Great red
yeah,
from
top
Camelo.
two.
That's top two for
Great effort
Chile.
for Chile, actually. Yeah, really good. I think, yeah, DKR misplayed that a bit. Maybe he could have done a bit better with that mushroom, but Chile getting the red out at the exact moment they needed, and they securing a top 2-5 with no shock. And again, yeah, this is the race they need, but they need to do this like again and again if they want a chance at this match. But we appreciate that like Chile is not giving up. Like they can really do good actually, and this race is a result of that. And yeah, we're right now going again into Rainbow Road 2, and yeah, as the same happens here with the reverse version that when but it's a bit less chaotic, let's say. um, you can be easily in the pack and get really good items, and then just come back at the end. And especially this track actually has a bit of a build extension with that mushrooms at the end. But we will see if we see one of those. As right now, Chile again, 2-3-4, pressing into first place early on. Someone gets taken out, but yeah, right now it's looking for. It's really close. As yeah, versus gate taken out. It's a top 2-4 actually for
Hong,
Hong Kong, and oh, I thought he has a red in fourth place. I'm not entirely sure, but
yeah, Hong
top 2-4.
Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong making quick work of those top mid spots from Chile, and just one player left to take out. DKR, he should be throwing these reds quicker, getting protecting himself from these trails, as he'll take another trail, falling back to fifth, 2-3 again for Chile. But looking at the bagging battle, Chile in last, and I'm not
Oh,
sure if they start. Hong Kong may have started running early, so that could be a shock for them. Yeah, that is.
yeah,
You
shock.
dodging. Unfortunately, DK are going to take a trail, but not going to matter too much. He recovers with the
Yeah,
mushroom. There's, I mean, DK are probably going to pull two shells, and there's almost no way Chile can break this.
two shrooms actually. Something can be done here, but he is trying to shroom into first
That
to get a
bomb.
protection. All right,
A
yeah,
little bit
top two.
scary, but yeah, top 267. This is almost. It might
Yeah,
actually be straight up the end of the war here with that race. We'll have to confirm that in a second, but I
yeah.
love how Hong Kong one by one taking out all the Chile members who started in the front, and that was all they needed to do. Just get a winning race. Any winning race is all they need, and that was great work from them at the beginning of the track to really solidify how the rest of it was going to play out.
Yeah. But like I'm not entirely sure who like in what position Hong Kong got the shock, but I do want to point that Chile. I believe that was race 10. I'm not entirely sure,
Yeah, that
but
was race 10.
if it's going race 10 and you decide at that moment to get a hardback actually on every track, you have like 40-point differential with Hong Kong. I'm not entirely sure if that was the greatest play, and now you're getting bad luck as the other team gets the shock and gets the top two out of the bat. I believe Chile should have done that bagging battle way earlier in the war because like right now it's not what you want if you're going like a minus 40-point differential. But right now like
Yeah, I do want to point out that it is a plus 50 for Hong Kong with two races left, meaning it is mathematically impossible for Chile to win this. So, congrats to Hong Kong on their win. And what many people I think would consider an upset, as again, Chile being seeded straight into um, this group stage, looking very promising. Again, like we said, uh, such improvement from these runners over the past few seasons of our Clan War League and things like that. But Hong Kong, just greater. I think just greater awareness overall of what needed to be done in the pack, what needed to be done with the shock, and it really showed this war. Um, so yeah, really great win for Hong Kong. And again, really, all they really need with this win, all they really need is one more win against the bottom seed in their group, which I believe is Spain. I
uh,
may need to be corrected on that, but
they
maybe
yeah
it's Ecuador. I can't
I
quite.
think
No,
they
it's not
already played
Ecuador.
Spain. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they lost to Spain already. I'm not entirely sure, as I said. But yeah, right now ending of the race, he's going to fail the cut because
About our
yeah,
stream cut fail for DKR, but yeah,
yeah. I we didn't cast a lot of this specific race, but I saw a lot of things I wanted to point out. But yeah, again, that was Chile actually. That was a Chile chalk, but it's a top two for Hong Kong. So yeah, even if they wanted like to reduce the plus minus in this race, they're pulling the shock, but the other team is getting top two, so something is actually really not the point for Chile today. As you told, like they're like one of the top eight seeds, and Hong Kong right now just looking insane, unstoppable for Chile for Chile actually. And yeah, so I think yeah, there's one race left, and yeah, like I'm not entirely sure if Hong Kong already lost to Spain, but this win will actually help them a lot because I'm not sure who they're going to fight like for the last match. I think it's Mexico.
I'm getting word that I completely forgot. I remember waking up to see the score, but Spain did actually beat Hong Kong earlier today. So this group is looking a lot closer than I was expecting. As the last team in this group is Mexico. So a win, if Hong Kong gets a win over Mexico, I think that would solidify them moving on. But again, that's a tough feat, as again Mexico's seated second in this tournament, one of the best teams in the game right now. Great snipe from DKR there, by the way. But just that's going to be a tough feat, and again, this group is looking a lot closer than I think many expected. We could end up seeing three teams ending with a 1-2 record, and it would come down to a tiebreaker in that case. That would be really interesting to see. But yeah, great stuff from this group so far. I think many would consider the Spain win over Hong Kong an upset, and this Hong Kong win over Chile another upset. So just
That was a
so
great
many
start actually.
so many upsets in this group. It's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. I don't think there are any more. Actually, no. I believe there Mexico Chile is happening later today. I think the remaining matches will be tomorrow. So we'll have to see how this group plays out, as it's looking super interesting right now.
Yeah, and yeah, to just point out, this 1 and 2 situation will only happen if Chile is able to beat Spain. But after what I saw about Spain against Hong Kong, actually, I'm not entirely sure right now. Because if Spain wins that, I think Spain is the one who's moving to the next stage, and Spain is looking really good actually. So I'm excited to see. I'm not entirely sure if we will cast that match, but I want to see that result like right now because after what I saw about Spain earlier today, it's going to be really really crazy. So this ends the war for today. Congrats again. Wait,
Yeah,
we
that was it. That was it. Final score 262 to 206 for Hong Kong. Congratulations on that win. However, being 1-1 again, they're gonna almost it's almost necessary that they get this win over Mexico, but that's a tough feat, a very tough feat. As Mexico again, one of the strongest teams in this tournament, going to be a very rough, a big challenge for them.
yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna take place. I think that match will be tomorrow at some point, but yeah, that will conclude our cast for today. Again, congrats to Hong Kong on this win. Quickly going to take a look at, or I'm quickly going to take a look at what the rest of this day looks like for the stream schedule. So, yeah, the next match you will be seeing on this channel coming up in about 50 minutes is Mexico versus Belgium on Mario Kart 8. Again, that'll be coming up in about 50 minutes at the next hour. And yeah, in terms of MKT for the rest of the day, we will be seeing Colombia and Costa Rica happening on Mario Kart Central, actually, at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then tonight we have, actually, yeah, speaking of the Mexico-Chile match, we will be casting that tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by, again, one of the most anticipated matches of this entire group stage, Japan versus Peru at 11 p.m. Eastern. So those are the remaining Mario Kart Tour casts for today. So definitely look out for those announcements of when we are starting those matches. As again, all these matches are looking very solid for our cast later today. So yeah, this will conclude our stream for us. Again, check back in 50 minutes for Mexico versus Belgium. And yeah, we will see you guys again in about 50 minutes.